Jewish student sadly died in Crown Heights unrest. Yankel Rosenbaum, an Australian student visiting Brooklyn, was fatally stabbed during a mob attack in Crown Heights, New York. The assailants, a group of young black men, were seeking retaliation for the death of 7-year-old Gavin Cato, who had been struck and killed 3 hours earlier by a car driven by a Hasidic Jew. Rosenbaum succumbed to his injuries the following day. The assault ignited 4 days of unrest in Crown Heights, amid widespread criticism that the police and Mayor David Dinkins responded too slowly and ineffectively. In October, 16-year-old Lemrick Nelson was charged with Rosenbaum's murder, but he was acquitted the next year in a racially charged trial. The case, however, did not end there. Following pressure from Rosenbaum's brother, Norman, federal prosecutors later charged Nelson with violating Rosenbaum's civil rights in 1994. Meanwhile, a state report faulted Dinkins and the NYPD for failing to control the violence, a criticism that played a role in Rudolph Giuliani's victory over Dinkins in the next mayoral election. In 1996, video evidence surfaced showing Charles Price urging a crowd to attack Jewish residents in retaliation for Cato's death, shouting, "Kill the Jews," and an eye for an eye. The following year, Nelson and Price were both convicted of civil rights violations connected to Rosenbaum's murder. Nelson was sentenced to 19 years in prison, while Price received 21 years, despite his defense that his words were protected speech. Later, Mayor Giuliani issued an apology, blamed his predecessor for the inadequate response, and approved a $1.1 million settlement to Jewish residents who said they were left unprotected during the riots. Norman Rosenbaum continued to press Attorney General Janet Reno to pursue other participants in the mob, but no further prosecutions followed. The driver of the car that killed Gavin Cato was cleared of wrongdoing and eventually returned to Israel.